Man, when are people going to understand that this is social injustice? Now, so much has been going on with the world, as many of you have seen on social media, the news outlet. Now, this George Floyd social injustice has been really on my heart lately. And I've been really talking to my ancestors lately. I've been talking to my ancestors and really connecting with them. And this whole George Floyd incident is just not called for. It's injustice. Now, I know a lot of people. You guys are really. There's a lot of people that feel angry. It's okay to feel angry. It's okay to feel all the emotions that you feel, like sad and mad and everything. It's just with this whole thing that's going on with the uprisings, with the incidences. These incidences that are occurring are really bring a division, is bring a divide between all of us. Now, I believe that we should stand up for this. We should stand up, speak our voices, use our platforms, use the best that we can, and share this. Spread the knowledge, spread the awareness of George Floyd. His life was taken too soon, and he deserves justice. He deserves social justice. We as people, we are humanity. That's the thing. We're humanity, and it doesn't matter what color your skin is, race. This is not a race war. I'm letting you guys know that's my opinion. You guys may have a different opinion. Everyone's up to their own opinions, but I believe that this is not a race war. This is more of a spiritual. This is more of a spiritual warfare, and this is a thing that has been going on. Many black men, many black women, many black people of color have been going through so much pain and suffering. And it really hurts my heart, like so much deeply, that it really affects my community. It affects my people. Us black people, we've been through so much, and it's white privilege. I'm gonna say it as it is, of white privilege. And a lot of white people, they had the privilege to go to school, they have many opportunities more than us black people, and that's the truth. And it shouldn't even be that way, because we're all human and having temporary experience or whatever. But yeah, this social injustice has been going on for generations after generations, and a lot of us right now, we're starting to wake up to what's going on. Now, there's so much oppression that is going on. We're starting to really listen, open up ourselves to what's going on. Where the news, it does feed fear, it does do that. But the thing is, we need to not have much reaction, because many of us are having reaction to go and do protesting. Like, I'm all for protesting and everything. It's just I'm not for the whole let's tear down, let's burn stuff, let's burn shit down, let's make it down, let's get this Target, let's get this store, let's get all of these stores, let's get these businesses. Because what you're doing is you're breaking people's livelihood. A lot of people, they have their livelihood, they built those businesses. And I know that this society was built on unstable ground. It is a tower moment. I've been saying it many times, guys, that this is a tower moment. What is going on? This is part of more going into the age of Aquarius. I'm not really gonna get into astrologically speaking or whatever, but there's so much things are dismantling. Like, this was built on like inequality, separation, oppression, segregation for us people, us black people. Us black people, we are getting jailed, we're getting killed, we're getting arrested for that. And what happened to George Floyd? Allegedly, he's counterfeit $20, which I don't even believe that. My opinion, I don't believe that he had a counterfeit $20 bill. I believe that he was arrested. He wasn't even armed, and then he was pinned down in the knee by Officer Derek. Like, this is just, and then he's like, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. And he was telling repeatedly, just like, I can't breathe, and my neck hurts, everything hurts. Man, this whole year, this whole 2020 has been so much chaos, and so much is going on behind the scenes, more than we know. And a lot of low vibrational beings, low vibrational entities, they want this to happen. They're playing their last cards, everyone. I want you guys to wake up to this. get into this. No, this is more than the physical. This is more than the physical body erase, because this all. And at the end of the day, we're all human. It doesn't matter. They created separation to put division between different categories of people. To that's why like there's a lot of white supremacy in our society against minorities, and white is seen by a lot of people of being superior, which it isn't. We're all one, all for unity, and unity is what is going to build us, going to build freedom. We've been through so much pain and suffering, us black people, through generations. Our ancestors were free. They did this work for free. They built this land, this world for free. Many of these white people, they take our stuff. They take this. A lot of them, I'm not saying all of them, but I don't even want to hear about the white people that are like, oh, this is all lives matter, like, what about us white people? No. You guys always want to make something about yourselves. A lot of white people always want to make something about them. Like, what about us white people? What about the other races? No, we're talking in particular about Black Lives Matter. We're done. I'm fed up. I'm tired. I'm so tired and fed up. I'm done with all of this inequality, these social injustices. Many of us black people were getting arrested, getting like black while driving. The police, they were basically like police back in the day. They were like basically, oh, we're going to protect and serve these institutions, these companies, these CEOs, and this government. We're going to protect them more than the people, more than the public. Right now, the police, they don't really, a lot of them, I'm not going to say all of them, but a lot of the police, they only want to serve and protect the companies, the businesses, the government, and just for themselves. They're not really for the people. They're not letting the people voice their opinions, speak out, and take action. We need to take action, make some noise. We need to make some noise and spread that awareness, awareness and donations, charities, protests. I'm not all for the protests of let's tear down things, let's vandalize the police cars, let's get this done, let's start like a riot and stuff. I'm not for the riots. Gandhi, Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks, they didn't need to do violence. They didn't need to make violence to make a change, to make the world beautiful. We need to be an example right now for our future generations of black people, people of color. We need to change. We need to do something. What are you guys going to do about this? Like, what are you going to do? That's what I want you to think and ask yourself. What are you going to do about this? Because so many of us, a lot of us are in fear. Some of us are in fear. Some of us don't want to speak up. We need to speak up because silence is a part of the problem. That's part of the problem that I'm getting. It is the part of the problem. People are being silenced and neutral. Neutrality is not going to get this change. We've been peaceful for way too long. That's the thing. And I do want peace. I do want rehabilitation. I do want safety for all of us, for the future and the future generations of black people and people of color. But this is not going to happen one day. We have to take it step by step. Now, this system, this society, many of us, we grew up being like, this is how you're gonna have to act towards the police. This is how you're gonna act and do and talk and walk, everything, just so you, as a black person, because your skin color is judged and really discriminated, and your rights is looked down upon, and your lives are looked down upon. Black people's lives, people of color's lives is looked down upon by many white people. I'm done with these Nazis, swastikas, these white people coming to these protests with guns, warfare, and even, some of us, our own community, black people, are coming with these guns, these warfare. What's the need of that? That's not really called for. We need to have words, take action, protest, stand up, our brothers and sisters. Black women, you are powerful. Black women and women of color, you are powerful. You have this. This is all about you. I want you guys to really be empower each other right now. Black people, everyone, I want you all, it doesn't regardless of your color, your skin, or whatever, your race. We should all stand up for this. We should stand up for the social injustice of George Floyd and many black people of color. We need to do this because there's so many cases as we look back in history. History is repeating itself, and we need to stop letting history repeat itself. It is getting tiring. I'm getting tired and fed up. Many of us are. As a collective, we are seeing things unravel. We're seeing the truth. We're starting to see that things are not what they seem. Many of your white influencers, they're only saying Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter, oh, this is donation and stuff like that. They're not really there. They have hidden agendas. They have hidden agendas. They're only doing this to support their livelihood. They want their livelihood because they don't want their reputation as white influencers to be teared down, to be canceled, as the cancel culture is. That's very toxic enough, cancer culture. But they don't want to be teared down for that. That's why they're having to put all of these signs and everything. So do not believe everyone, at least like you're seeing like, oh, that. But we need people that have positive agendas, positive intentions on actually making a change for ourselves and our future generations. A lot of us, we are carrying generational curses. We're carrying the generational curses of our ancestors. I've been speaking out about speaking with your family, resolving social issues lately. And I believe that we need to break those chains. We need to break those ancestral karmic lessons and free our ancestors from that karmic debt, because they worked so hard on this land. They worked so hard to see us freer. We're freer, but we're not free. But they've done so much work and hard work, and we need to acknowledge that our ancestors are with us right now. Us, our African American, our Black ancestors are with us. We are powerful. We have the power within. We have the truth within. This government would be nothing without us people. Anybody, everyone. This government wouldn't be anything without us. Yes, yes. Speak up, speak up. We need to make some noise. We need to be that change. We need to get together, make rallies, do the, like, I think it's upcry or something, but we need to voice our opinions, stand our ground, really be that change right now. We cannot be silent. We cannot be neutral. I'm going to be honest, I used to be integrating, I still integrate light and dark, but I don't imbalance, balance and equilibrium I'm all about that. But neutrality right now is not going to cut it for me on this particular issue, this issue that's been going on for generations. I'm not going to stand for it. I'm not standing up for it anymore. No neutrality for that. I'm taking action. I want you guys to take action on this, because this social injustice has been very detrimental to many of us, and it's weighing heavy on many of our souls, our hearts. We need to get together. White, Asian, Hispanic, Latino, Asian, all races. We're all humans. We're all humanity. We need to get into this together. We need to make a stand. We need to stand up. We need to rise. We need to rise like a phoenix. We need to tear down these systems and just get going. You guys that are vandalizing and causing riots, that's just making stuff worse, and you're also feeding into what they want, because they're playing their cards, the hidden agenda, the dark agenda, the cabal. They want you to get into it. You just doing terrorism. You're doing, well, like terrorism of vandalism. You're doing vandalism, and you tearing down things, and you're tearing down businesses, and you're setting things on fire, is not making anything better. I mean, sure, it's making noise. Sure, it's getting us attention on this issue. I mean, that's I'm kind of iffy about that, to be honest with you guys. But yeah, there needs to be so much more balance that is going on, because so many of us, we're just being really not there, not really like coming from a place. Like, I know you guys might have some good intentions with riots and stuff, but just that is really feeding into this lower vibration, those energies. They want you to not do that. And hold on. But yes, I just want you guys to listen to your intuition, to contact your ancestors, contact your higher self, and really being in tune with that, because them just doing this, it's a test. It's like, oh, okay, we're seeing, but this is divinely timed. This is divinely planned. So I do not want you guys to worry, have fear, have doubts, or anything. I know many of you are struggling with anxiety and depression right now, and so is I in some days. But I want you guys to have faith in hope in humanity. I know humanity is very chaotic right now, very the Tower moment, but Yes, we need to stand up. Unity is everything. It doesn't matter what color your skin you are, but this spiritual warfare has been going on for so many times, and this oppression must stop. We need to have freedom. We want freedom and the freedom for our future generations in humanity, us black people, and everyone in general. And if someone comes for you or anything, or like arguments or anything, you like let them, because everyone has their own voice opinions. We have free will on planet Earth. Mother Earth is a being. She is a being. We live on a being. We live on Mother Earth. She is a being, and we need to respect her, and we need to be helping her with this ascension and process right now. And we need to trust in the process and keep on doing, keep on sharing our posts about George Floyd, about what happened, him getting kneeled, peeling down. He was unarmed, he was handcuffed. He didn't deserve this, and we need to really get our voices out there and really voice this truth. Be that change. Be that change and change the world, because together, when we united, we can change this world and make it a better place for ourselves in this present moment and for future generations. But this is going to take time, because there's been so much that has been built into our bloodlines and our blood for so many centuries. And our ancestors did not fight for this for nothing. Our ancestors are with us, and they're supporting us, and the divine is supporting us. You are not alone. Black people, you are beautiful. People of color, you are beautiful. You can do this. Everyone, you have the power within you. You have everything. You can make the changes. Be a part of that change. You hear that? Yes. I want you guys to make some noise and do the best you can, and really stand up for yourself, stand up for others. If you see social injustice of any kinds, make sure that you're not a bystander, because many of the police officers, they were bystanders. They did nothing, and people didn't do nothing. People were recording, and I'm glad that they recorded, but I mean, honestly, if I was there, I probably would. I'm gonna say this. I'm probably guilty. I'd probably be guilty, but I would be a bystander, and that's not right. That's not right. And I'm trying to change, like, if I was in that predicament, I think I would at least say something, or stand and record. But then again, they were dangerous. So I'm gonna voice my opinion. I just think that we need to not have so much of a reaction, not be so reactive in a negative standpoint of vandalism. And we need to just do better, be better. And that's all I have to say about this. And I'm gonna keep on sharing, and I hope you guys keep on sharing posts about George Floyd and the other people of color that have been affected, the other black people that have been affected by everything that's going on. 2020 is not, it's not the end of the world. It's the end. It's a new beginning. We're starting a new beginning, and it's taking its time. Yes. 2020 is a new beginning. It's not the end of the world. It is a new time. It is a new beginning. Many of us have been waiting for this. Our ancestors are with us. We're not alone. We stand together, united. Everyone, doesn't matter if you're black or not, we are all standing together, and we are all in this. And as a collective, we are shifting consciousness, and we're raising our vibrations. And don't get too much pulled into the media, the news, but do be looking into the sources that are credible, that do speak out, that resonate with you. My message right now doesn't have to resonate with you. I'm just speaking out my own opinions. Everyone has their own opinions, and I hope that you know I hope that we can be able to stand all together more, and be able to make a change to the system. Be a change to the system. And my heart and my prayers go out to George Floyd's family and any other black people and people of color families that have been affected during this time. It's really hard on me. I very heavily on me, and I really hope that we will be able to overcome this and we stand together and we stand united and we make some noise and really be that change. All right. All right. And let's make 2020 a year of unity. We are all in this together, and let's have discernment, and let's communicate with our higher selves and our ancestors and our guides and angels. And I hope you guys keep on spreading the message, protesting, donating, sharing it, and sharing your knowledge about this. All right. That's all I got.